Barb.
And I'm Bash Big Show today. Barb's going to do her Energizer Bunny impression, but more on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Now it's time to take a look at what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on in the show. A grenade was found among potatoes at a New Zealand factory. Their mashed potatoes are da bomb. More on that later.
A mysterious white foam covering a Kentucky creek has been identified as dog shampoo. Well, if Dawson falls into the creek, at least he can get a bath. More on that later.
You know, a horse in Florida became a weekly regular at Dunkin' Donuts. He was, I guess, glued to their donuts. More on that later.
A California woman won $10 million from a scratch-off after choosing the wrong vending machine button. And if that button is wrong, then I don't want to be right. More on that later.
A New Jersey borough collected 38,743 pairs of socks, breaking a world record. They also broke the smelliest record. More on that later.
April 8th is National Dog Farting Awareness Day, which started on social media in 2014. Woo! Our news headlines are running on fumes. More on that later.
Well, police captured a peacock running loose in Pennsylvania. Luckily, they caught it. More on that later.
Arizona Diamondbacks rookie Seth Beer hits a game-winning home run on National Beer Day. I wonder what they'd call it if he doesn't hit a home run. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Ever feel like you don't fit in at the gym and there isn't a place for you that gets you and your creative energy? Well, move on over other gyms, because this is your gym, Arty Gym, where you work out your right side brain cells. First, pop on over to our adult coloring book nook for a very slow warm-up. Then, take a nap. After your 2-hour slumber, the Arty Gym becomes your oyster. You can choose from an amazing array of classes like motivational cycling, where you think about cycling while breathing in incense so potent it'll clear your mind and free your spirit before you even put your foot on a pedal.
Oh, what does that smell?
Pottery classes to tone those syntax. And instructor-free painting and drinking classes where you paint each other and drink.
I think I created a whole new color.
This is me! Work it out!
This is a gym for your mind, the right side specifically. Still not convinced? We'll work out that writer's block. Just grab a marble notebook, a pair of glasses, and start tapping the pen on the first page to practice thinking creatively. We just want you to be a member. Don't experience FOMO. Join the Arty Gym. Every membership comes with a grande mocha chai latte with whipped cream and cinnamon. Arty Gym. Join today, or whenever you feel it's right.
Bash and Barb!
Now it's time that we look up into see what's going on in that traffic copter down on the highways and byways with Jeff up in that traffic copter. What's going on? Jeff Rooney.
Come with me and you'll see a street with never-ending traffic.
Well, this is cool. Where?
Look ahead and you'll see nothing but never-ending traffic.
Jeff, where? I don't mind the singing, but tell us where.
Right there. There's a car. It's stuck in never-ending traffic.
What street?
Everyone wants to get home.
Yep.
But they can't because of never-ending traffic.
Jeff, is there an alternate route
All
that
the
we can...
trucks and the cars, they weave in and out of traffic.
That sounds dangerous.
Which lane is better? It really doesn't matter when there's never-ending traffic.
What highway are you?
Jeez.
You know, that was the closest we've ever gotten to an actual traffic report.
I know. I mean, the best we can do is just be careful anywhere you go out there on the highways and the byways as you're navigating home this afternoon. I just don't know where.
Because
you know what I mean?
Because there is traffic.
Oh, plethora of traffic, apparently, based on that song. Beautiful singing, by the way, from Jeff. Jeff, Jeff's in a choir. I don't know if you know that, but Jeff is in
He
a choir. Yeah.
Mhm.
But he does a fantastic job. Dulcet tones from Jeff up at the traffic copter. Next time, maybe we'll get a little bit more information. We're hoping.
If he could just maybe incorporate some of the street names into his
Yeah,
song,
that's all.
that would be helpful.
Yeah, that would be. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Hey, Bash, do you like coffee?
Oh my gosh, I love coffee. I drink multiple cups of coffee a day.
But do you also like to snack?
Yeah, I love snacks. I love the crunchy, salty snacks. You remember the Bugles? The Bugles? I used to put them like all on all my fingers, and I'm gonna just munch on them off my fingers.
Well, now you
Bugles.
can snack on coffee between your cups of joe with Coffee Bean Munchers.
What?
That's right. Coffee Bean Munchers are coffee beans dipped in a variety of flavors like salt, cracked pepper, Maui onion, coconut, licorice, cherry, and ghost pepper.
It's quite a variety of flavors.
Snack your coffee today with Coffee Bean Munchers.
Bash and Barb!
And now we have the less than helpful forecast with, Bash, did we hire Liza Minnelli?
We tried to, but she could only tell us when it would rain because she would only feel it in her hips. She'd feel it in her hips.
Right, and there's other types of weather we need to be aware
That's
of.
true. That's absolutely true.
So who do we have this week?
Well, Philistine says we have someone named Frank Ugg.
Oh, I love those boots.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So let's take a look.
Okay.
Hello, how are you? I am Frank Ugg, no relation to the Boots, and this is my video audition for the Bashful and Barbie VP of Weather Person P. And actions. As you can hopefully see behind me in the blue wall, there are a lot of numbers all over the country, which are representative of the average grades of the local inhabitants. So some embarrassingly low numbers all over the Midwest. But you can see the people worked really hard in Phoenix where they got a 104. Probably bonus questions. Weather-wise, the red areas represent areas where it's probably hotter. And then the blue areas would be where most people voted as Democrats. What's this? I'm wrong. Oh, where people voted wrong. No, that's wrong too. The blue area is wrong. I just lost my director. Let's look at Green Bay. Is oddly hot. I'm going to go with thermonuclear explosion. Let's just go ahead and look at tomorrow. And that's an entirely new map. Pretty sure this is a different country. So as the day changes, you will find that the weather will change, as will your location. So with this new geography, you will see the topography change with some very low numbers all across the country of Europe, except for Greece, which makes sense because they invented science and discovered the planet. Let's go to the 7-day forecast, which gives us a lot of other numbers for your current location, wherever you are. So if you're feeling low, then I'm sorry, those are your numbers. But if you get high, then yeah. Not that I'm promoting the use of recreational drugs in public for anyone but me. Anyways, I am Frank Ugg, and I'm going to send this right back to Cash and Carbs. You're welcome. The end. How do I unplug? How do I unplug this?
I'm a little... Geez, that was awful.
I feel like everything that could have gone wrong did.
Yeah, it did. And right from the beginning, I'm sorry to those listeners that are still with us. We're sorry that there's no relation to the other.
It started off as a bummer because, I thought about the boots. And then as soon as I knew that it wasn't the boots, it kind of,
threw you way off, and so many listeners, I'm sure, tuned out. We're sorry to those listeners that are... we're not talking to them anymore because they're gone. But anyway...
speaking of names, he also called us the wrong names.
Yeah.
Twice. You know, I wasn't offended by Barbie, but I will say I wasn't a fan of carbs.
Oh, because you're not bred. You're not bred,
No.
Barb. So, and then he had all the wrong maps,
Mm.
all over the place. It was
Yeah, you were like changing geographic location. I mean, it was just wow,
he one time called a map a blue wall. I don't even understand that.
I don't even know what that means.
Mm-mm.
There was we also had there were temperatures as grades.
I was just gonna say
Which
the same
I feel
thing.
like some states might be offended by that.
Yeah, and then the highs and the lows, and he talked
Mhm.
about drugs.
Mhm.
My question is, Philistine, did you screen this? Okay, she's saying she did.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought this was one we should see.
Okay. All right.
I just want to end on a positive note. So I do want to give him credit. He really was doing a lot of things.
Yeah. It's something that you and I, Barb, we would call him a predator.
He was the producer, the editor, just all the
everything.
things.
He was doing it all.
He lost his director during live.
He did. And then he was still able to do it. And then he used that. What do they call it? A slate. He did the slate himself.
They had the clapboard and everything.
Yep. It was impressive.
Wow. Yeah, I think we're having the same thought.
I think so too. We should let's
probably keep him
on file. Definitely. Well, more on that later.
Bashing Barb!
Looks like we got a caller on line 80. Do you know who we have here at all? Do you know who this is?
I don't, because no one tells me anything, so put him on the air.
Interesting.
You are on the air with Bash and Barb.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello, this is William Fennell.
Hey, William.
Code number 57A3.
What is he? What is this? What are these code numbers? Hello. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Thank God. This is the only number I could remember. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
listen,
thanks.
I need you to call the White House.
Okay.
I am an astronaut on the International Space Station. The
Wow.
power has gone out, and the oxygen is running low. We only have enough oxygen for 2 more days. There's 6 of us up here.
Holy cow.
We're not sure if we're going to make it. Please.
All right.
This is
write
a
this
lot
down.
of...
Can you get this message
Pressure,
to the White House?
Yeah, we can do it.
Philistine, write it down.
Okay, here's the code.
Okay, get this down.
Capital U.
Uh-huh.
C.
Okay.
Capital A.
Got
N. S. Capital U. C. K.
Got it.
Capital I. T.
Okay. What do you got, Philistine?
Okay.
Please repeat that back to me.
You can suck it. Is what...
You can suck it. You've been sing by the singer. One more time. One more time. Sing more, sing. Sing, sing, song.
Okay. I wonder what that code means.
Apparently, they need a straw.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really concerned. Maybe they need that because of the oxygen. I'm not sure, but we'll have to call them up in the space station up international.
Yeah, I don't even really want to say this out loud, but I liked his jingle at the end.
Okay, I did like that too. I really did like that jingle. If there's anything to take away, the jingle was nice. Dun 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 da 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 da. More on that later.
Bashing Barb!
Oh my gosh! Holy cow! I've been told that we've got what is that? What, Bob?
They just keep coming. She keeps handing me VHS tapes. Just make a pile right here.
Oh gosh, we have so many weather auditions to review. We've got weeks and weeks of weather auditions. Hopefully we can pick somebody. I'm still not 100% off on Liza Minnelli. That she's in there. I don't know.
We've got this last one who's still on file. We've kept the problem is we tend to just keep everyone on file just in case.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's had their own strengths.
Yes.
And at some point we may need it, that we even had the person who knew about the plants. If we ever decide to update our studio with plants, we would need her.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep her on file.
And I like the one with the ASMR. I mean, that was very soothing.
That was relaxing. Keep that on file.
Yeah, especially when you're delivering bad weather news, you still feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice to have someone like her. So
can we hire? Maybe we have a space for everyone.
like a rotating thing.
Right.
I don't know. No, they're telling me not to. It's a payroll disaster. That would be bad. All right. Well, we got a lot to get to. So little time. More on that later.
Bashing Barb!